Tonto Creek in Gila County is an area prone to the power of Mother Nature during the monsoon. People try to cross the flooded road of that creek that connects one side of the town to the other. Sadly, some don't make it.
So a multi-million-dollar bridge is set to be built to hopefully save lives. But as our own Amelia Fabiano explains, there are some roadblocks in the project's way and some neighbors who hope it never even happens.
Right now you can see Tonto Creek isn't exactly a creek. It's been this way for a few weeks now, all dried up down to the dirt. But as soon as monsoon hits, the water flows down this area, making this dirt road at times impassable and dangerous.
Nestled in the remote wilderness of Tonto Basin.
Morning, Tonto Basin Library. This is Julie.
Is the community's public library.
I came up here to get away from people.
Julie Fisher was the only librarian on duty when we met her.
I was joking, going to work, I had to stop for bunnies, quail, and a roadrunner. That's the traffic.
Her commute involves traveling from her home on the east side of Tonto Creek to the library on the west side. It'll be easier said than done, though, during the next few months when the rain comes.
If people are telling you it's too deep to cross, don't cross.
You'd think a bridge would be a helpful addition to the neighborhood. Fisher thinks it'll be anything but.
About 95% of the people that come through this door and I talk to are not for it.
She says the $23 million federal dollars going towards the bridge are not her only concern. She and her neighbors fear the infrastructure may bring more development.
I don't think the bridge is that necessary if people would use the tools and resources available.
The Tonto Creek Bridge has been an idea for decades. This October, Gila County Public Works Director Steve Sanders tells me it'll finally start to go up.
It's been needed for years. All of the medical supplies, food is on this side of the creek, so it completely isolates the east side from the west side.
While many residents like Fisher know not to chance crossing the creek when it swells, some take the risk.
In November 2019, the Rawlings family tried to drive their oversized military vehicle through this part of Tonto Creek. It's called Bar X Crossing. It's about 5 miles south of where the Tonto Creek Bridge will be built. Well, their vehicle got stuck in bad flooding and 3 children got swept away.
Oh, it was just devastating. You know, the grown-ups that took the kids across, you know, they'll have to live with that the rest of their lives.
Daniel Rawlings pleaded guilty to several counts of manslaughter and child abuse in the deaths of his 2 children and niece. His wife Lacey also pleaded guilty to child abuse charges. The couple was then sentenced to supervised probation earlier this year.
There had been previous tragedies, drownings out here and stuff, but that's the one that caught the national attention and I think helped get the funding for the bridge.
Even though the funding and October start date are in place, it's still later than planned, in part thanks to the wildlife.
Because of nesting birds in the area that we have to wait till October to do any clearing and grubbing.
The other reason, this cell tower is in the way. The plan is to move it further back by September. Fisher says she'll believe this whole plan when she sees it.
Get all that just perfect. I don't know. It's going to take an act of God to get that bridge in there.
Reporting from Tonto Basin, Amelia Fabiano, ABC 15, Arizona.
And today, ADOT is opening up bids for contractors. They will likely choose a contractor's plan for the bridge sometime next month. Once building starts, the county says it could take up to 2 years to finish the project.
And we see a lot of flooding there during the monsoon, but also during our winter storms too. So I know we get a lot of emails from viewers who desperately want some sort of access so that they don't have to worry about those flooded roadways.